Cool. So earlier today we worked on a project that's for the animation. We're going to use that in the game as well. Once we get that working, didn't quite get it working today. I'm probably going to spread it over a few days. Hopefully we get the animation tool done. The next thing I wanted to do today, and we're going to create another new project. I've never done this before, personally, creating a Discord bot, so I actually have no idea where to start. Um, I can't imagine it's too hard, but I guess you never know. But the idea here is we want to integrate the Discord, and if you want to join the Discord, feel free to let me know. But we have a Discord for this game, and I didn't create it. Someone in the stream did, Carson, I think. So, um, but the general idea is we want to have a channel where that channel sends the chats to the game, and vice versa. So the game sends the chats to the channel, and then also I want a notification of when players join. So I can maybe go play with them, because PvP sort of works, sort of. Um, and also, let's have a periodic update on whether the server is online. And actually, I'm not going to do that for now because our current server spins down every time there's no one online. So, sorry, we don't need to include that. All right, let's get started. So, I'm probably just going to use the new Gemini model for this because it was really good today. So let's create a new file, a new project, I mean. It's an open terminal. We're going to call it Tidefall Discord. Okay, we're going to create a new repo. And this will be public if anyone wants to look at it after the fact, but I can't imagine it's too interesting. The code, at least. Maybe the process is. Cool. So we just ran the commands here, got the should be available. Now we're going to open the project. Cool. I haven't tried the agent yet. I suppose let's give it a shot because even though it has this error message, it might still work. I just used the chat mode today for that animation tool. Cool. So let's give it a shot. So I'm going to first ask it some basic stuff because I don't really know anything about making Discord bots. I rarely ever use Discord. So I want to create a Discord bot that's going to connect to our game. And now that I think about this, I should probably just put this in the repo with the game, so that way it has all the references and to the, because it's probably going to call the endpoints and stuff. So I'm actually not going to create a new repo. I'm just going to put it in here. So this is our current game. So I want to create some Discord bot. So what I want to do for the Discord bot, I'll attach the current operations we want to do. And I'm going to use this template that I created. It's pretty simple. It's just a template that's like basically, hey, we're going to do some planning. Please list out the steps. So before we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that way. And so what I do is I go to the top level instructions and I'm going to copy the make a custom change part of it. That's a new change with cursor. Every iteration, I don't really like that. So I kind of just want to paste it. I don't necessarily, because I want to modify the... All right. Oh, can I modify here? No, I cannot. Okay. Like, that's just a little annoying. I thought that was a good idea. Like, sometimes you might just want to paste it in. You don't necessarily want to okay. So what I'm going to do for now is just I guess just modify it here and then put it in. And that's fine too, I guess, just a little. So we're gonna add this, and then the files. So there's gonna be no files yet. Actually, there's gonna be the app.py, and that's pretty much it. Maybe the player handler. So those are just files that are. It's gonna have some stuff for the server. Gonna have some information about the server that the Discord bot can use. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, cool. I think I modified the right file here. Cool. Okay. Okay, so let's read through this. Send a message to a specific Discord channel. Forward the Discord chat in-game. Yeah, that all makes sense. But I do need to know the basics, which is just how to do it. So also, so I think the plan makes sense, but how do we actually do it? Is there some Discord, you know, uh, library that we put in? How do we do it? Cool, discord.py. Nice. Cool, let's do it. Actually, it sounds like fairly simple. So can you actually just implement all 4 steps in one? Let's go. Make sure to create the new file for the discord.py. Okay, so basically we're just opening up a new server on a port that we're going to interact with. Makes sense. Okay, we'll have the bot token, channel ID, some sort of secret. Don't really know why we need a secret and a bot token. See. So let's apply that. Cool. So they create a new function, send to Discord bot. Sounds pretty good to me. I think the only thing is maybe we should put this function in the discord.py. Oh, I see, no, but this actually should be here. That makes sense. Let's see, Discord. What's this? No Discord message. All right, that makes sense. Cool. The next thing, is that the only two things? Interesting. Pretty easy. Okay, we just need to is this the right command? What is this exactly? Why does it have the Flask requests after it? Can you only add the things that I don't have? So look at the look at the requirements.txt and check, just only include the things I already don't have. Okay. Okay. What is this? Looking at your requirements. Hold on a second. There's echo. Okay, fixed. So missing requirements, Flask, or Discord.py requests. Cool. This makes sense that we need both of these because we're doing requests and we need the library. So let's go ahead and add that. So we need to go in the API, do the source scanned to get, and I think that's it. And then just run the command. Cool. Nice. So we got the two things. Now we just need to actually set this this stuff here. I have to be a little careful not to expose my environment file. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, how do I get these things? Where do I go to get these things? All three different Discord environment variables that I need to set. So I'm going to go ahead and create the channels. So there's going to be chat. I'll just call it bot for now. Okay, cool. Let's get the channel ID. So if I go to permissions, invites, integrations. Oh, integrations. That's probably where it was, right? Let's come to Discord developer. So we have to go to Discord developer. New application. We're going to call it the Tidefall bot. I need to verify my email. You can tell I don't ever use Discord really. So this is not my actual account. So I'm gonna log out here because I have like a million of the time of this video. So it's at 17 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly sign in here with my stuff. Gotta get my phone. I think I'm probably signing in with email though. Let's see. Okay, I got this. Okay. Nice. Got it. I gotta change my password. Later. Actually, I'll do it now because that's not a good password. Cool. So new app. Okay. I'm going to get a few things. So we're calling it Tidefall bot. And we're going to create here. So what I did is I went to new application, unauthorized. Let's see what that is. Oh, I think I know what that is. I just changed the password, so I have to probably re-sign in. I'm guessing that's what that is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. Okay, create this thing. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some stuff. I just exposed, oh, that's the public key, we're good. I'm probably gonna blink my screen when I do the actual integration. Oh, hey Carson. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Um, what should you prompt 4.0? Oh, actually, let's think about that. I like all the monsters you created. That was super cool. Honestly, just whatever. I mean, new monsters would be cool. Oh, right. I wanted to. The next thing I want to do is add like bots, like ships, so other ships that are roaming around. So if you want, you could maybe try to generate like a cool ship that we're gonna fight. Those would be the first ships that, um, as you roam, as you spawn in, you'll fight, and they'll shoot at you and stuff. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All right, so let me get all this information down for the Discord bot. Okay, get the secret key, public link. Okay, so I click this, resets token. Nice, cool, got it. I'm gonna set that in my environment variable for the token. So it's called Discord secret. Discord bot token, gotcha. Okay, got that. Apparently I also create a special shared secret, and this is just for myself. Interesting. Discord. That looks cool. Yeah, what if we switch to this kind of graphics, these voxel or whatever they're called? They're pretty interesting. Okay, I'm still doing the secret key stuff. So I've created 2 secret keys, one I got from Discord and one I'm making myself. Discord bot URL, game server URL, yep. And then we just need the channel ID, and that is the last thing I think we need. for this to work. Where did I get the channel ID? Where do I get the channel ID? Oh, they already told me. First you go to developer mode, user settings. Cool. So settings. Nice. Developer mode. Cool. Now let's see if I can see it. View. Oh, just right click, copy. Okay. So copy channel ID. Nice. Cool. So I think that's everything. So I can unblank my screen now, I think. Let me just make sure I have no other tabs with the secret or anything. All right, cool. So we've got our secrets, we've got our new server that's going to run. Now we just need to run everything and try it out. So cool. So what do I do? What do I need to do to run it? Do I just run the discord.py, discord.py, discord.bot.py, and app.py? Yep, I think that's it, right? Right. Cool. So I think, don't know if we're already running a server. Oh, first we have to do this though. So we're running some commands here. That's just to run it. And then we need to right, then we need to, I need to make this change because it's still in like production mode. I should just have some flag for this, but you just switch it to this one. And I need to change the URL, so I need to blank my screen again because it's going to be a different port. Our debug port is a different server port, so just going to set that in the environment file. Okay, now we can run everything and test it out. So just Python file. Cool, so we got some errors, Discord login failed, check your bot token. Okay, I will double check, one moment. So I'm gonna go back to the env file. Make sure it's the same as the secret that I get from Discord. Okay, got a new token. Because every time we go back, we have to, can't see the old one. It's a security thing. Okay, we'll try that one. Nice. Okay, so we got another error, but it's a different error, so that's good. Let's see what it is. Shader ID, shard ID, non-requesting. That is nice. So I just need to enable some privileges in Discord. Let me ask you what exactly I'm doing there. So I got this error message. Where do I go in the Discord developer to enable this privilege? Let's see. I'll reload the page so I can unblank my screen. All right, so what is this? I need to go to the message content ID, content intent, I mean. Go to the bot tab. Okay, so I need to blank my screen because that has that tab has the key. Then I go to the privilege gateway intents and enable message content intent. Okay, so I'll just enable everything because I don't really want restrictions. So remembers. Cool. That all makes sense. So now I'll blank the screen. We're going to try again. Nice. It says it's connected. Oh, great. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're connected to Discord, it says. Now let's try go in the game and see if it does something in the Discord. Oh, holy. That is so cool. Epic. I really like this one. I like the 2D kind of effects, I think. Oh, I didn't start the game itself, so let me go do that. Dev. Cool, so I'm in the game. Now let's try sending a message, see if something shows up in the Discord. So let's look in the logs here to see what happened. No errors. So, I know why. So right now in when we run it locally, it just connects to the production. So we just need to change it. So it's the local server that we just opened, and we'll run it again. So send a message. And let's see if we got any errors. Okay, so we did get an error. Let's read it. Failed to send events to Discord bot. Okay, I'll just plug that into the... Cool, so I got this error in app.py. Do you have any idea? This was on, I think either join or chat, one of the... So can you try to figure it out? Did you try the new Discord update? I haven't. Is it cool? What do they do? Does it like UI change or something? Port 5002. inside the Discord. So I'm checking where the Discord, what port the Discord bot.py ran on. Should be 5002. Bot API port. Let me check the environment variables again. Make sure I set those right. So it's bot API port. Oh, I did not set it right. Yeah. Okay, I'll restart, see if that works. Restart the Discord server. Okay, let's try again. So I'm going to rejoin the game. And first I'm going to check the errors before I chat. Oh yeah, let's just do that. That's a good idea. We can just check with this. So if I got a not found. Interesting. So I got a not found in the browser with, can you double check that I hooked it up correctly? I'll attach the .env and the Discord bot.py. And I will blank the screen again in case it comes up with anything. No, sorry, I attached the wrong .env. No, so I still have the thing. I can't actually, when I go in the browser and I go, I don't see it. It says not found. Okay, I think it found the problem. I was running both the debug and the reloader at the same time, which, I don't know. I guess they conflict with each other somehow. That's what it says, so let's see if it works. Okay, I don't think I got the same error. Yeah, I didn't get the same error, so now let's test it once again. Maybe it'll work. Okay, probably got an error. Let's check it out. Let me restart this as well, so that way I can make sure that the error is this time. Wow, it says it sent it. Let's check it out. Oh, I don't see it. Wait, what the heck? What is this? Develop. Oh, I see. You generated some text or something. That's fun. How do you come up with these ideas, Carson? That's creative and kind of fun. Well, it says I sent the chat event. Yeah, right. I don't have actual Wikipedia. Maybe one day. That'd be cool. All right, so it's a good sign that it says that it sent the chat event. So I see that it sent the chat event, which is good. I don't see it in the Discord though. Why do you think? Oh, it just couldn't find the channel ID. Nice. Let's double check that. I'll blank my screen. I'll just try it again real quick. Copy channel ID. And I'll make sure I have the right environment variable. Okay. Okay. And then channel ID. That looks right to me. Maybe do I need to make the channel public or something? Let me check. Advanced permissions. Oh, yeah, I'll just make it so people can see it. Send messages and stuff. Okay, but also I'll just I'll show the error to the AI. I see that it couldn't find the channel. Even though I copied the channel ID, I'm logged into the right account as my developer, where I got the key. What do you think it is? Oh, I need to actually add the bot to the server. I see. Oh, cool. So how do I add the bot to the server with OAuth? What are the steps? Oh, that's cool. I gotta do that. Oh yeah, and we could point people like, hey, wishlist the game. I think, and then once, maybe a year from now, we'll be like, hey, here you go. That sounds really cool. Cool. So let me do some more OAuth stuff. So I need to blank the screen. So let me go. So OAuth 2. URL generator. Scopes. Okay. I see. So I need to select all the permissions it needs. So channels read is good. Got channels read. Man, there's so many permissions. It's crazy. Just reading all this stuff. Um, right channels, right to channels. Important. I think that's basically it, right? Okay, I don't know what this stuff is, so let me plug this into the AI. What is this? Which integration type should I do? The guild one or the user? Okay, that makes sense. So how do I generate a URL then? It says this. What exactly is this, and how do I do it? I see. Nice. Oh, I see these are other random things. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now that I have the link, what do I do? Oh, that's dope. All right, let's do this. Nice. Cool. All right, let's test it out. Oh, come on. I just did that in an hour. That is so cool. And that was from scratch. I knew nothing about Discord bots. And now I have a thing that's going to keep track of how many players. I'm stoked. I mean, I thought this would take not even an hour. So to summarize, we've accomplished this. I'm gonna push it to production and tests, but other than that, I think it's pretty much working. I think when I'm doing production, I just need to adjust the environment variable. That's pretty much it. So let me just blank my screen once again. So we go this, and then change this. I think that's it. Cool, so I'm gonna push that. What the heck? What the heck? Did it get that from Google? Because like maybe there's like an image of me based on the YouTube. I mean, Google owns YouTube, so no, that's definitely pretty close. I mean, it's definitely got my hair and stuff, so that's funny. No, it even has my shirt. That's the green shirt I'm wearing right now, I think. 'Cause what? It even got my birthday almost right. Okay, come on, bro. Come on. Same year. Scary. All right, let me test on the, make sure that it's deployed. I'm gonna blank my screen just in case something. Yeah, I got that working within an hour. It's blowing my mind. And I knew nothing about that stuff. I barely use Discord, and also um, had no knowledge of how to make it. So let's see if it's deployed, and we'll test it out. So now what we could do is, like, when people join, we can come play with them a little bit. So that way they don't, they can try out the PvP. Might need to clear the cache, because sometimes... Oh, oh, I heard the stuff. Okay, no, that's Carson. I think. That is creepy. Alright, I can't do that. Okay, so it didn't work in production. I think it's because related to the ports. Let me check something. In the environment file. I think I'll change it back to what it was with the 5001. What port will this run on production? No, I'm just asking, like, what port does it run on? Will this work in production, this code changer? I'm just curious, how bad is the performance of doing this versus the other one? Like, is it like half as fast or something? Okay, how hard would it be to change? I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll do it tomorrow. Basically, it's saying the way that I'm running this, I'm basically running something that's very slow. So the game will be much faster if I change it. Which I didn't know that, but it makes some sense, I guess. Okay, so let's try that. Yeah, I think it should work now because I just made it the same ports and everything. Oh, but I have to actually set the environment variables on production. I forgot to do that. So let me do that. That's why it didn't work. It wasn't due to anything else. Let me blank my screen again because I got to do the environment variables. Here is a G. Cool. We'll give it a minute or two and then we'll try it, but I think it should work now. Yeah, it's like a younger version of me. Or, no, not younger, but maybe a little younger, I guess. Just, actually, I think it's just a little different looking. But it's close. Very close. Alright, I gotta unmute blank my screen. Make sure I don't have my environment variables set on the screen. Okay, I don't. Good. Check the tab. Okay, I did. Cool. So Carson sent this. So Carson, you think maybe that it's probably somehow getting it from the YouTube, right? Because oh yeah, it even has the same chair. Interesting. So it's sampled some images from probably my thumbnails. So now anyone that types, interesting. Immortalized. All right, so wait for this to redeploy and then we'll test it. Oh, hi, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, I blanked the screen for the environment variables, but we got the Discord bot working. I'll show you. Check it out. So now when you join, it says the player joined, and it's also in the chat in the game. It sends it to the Discord, and oh, and I forgot to do one thing, which is I haven't tested this actually, which is when we send to the Discord, it should also go to the game. So we'll see if that works. I didn't test that, but it definitely works one way. Yeah, I made it within an hour, and then now I'm just trying to get to work on the production. I just set the variables, so I think it should work now. Let's see if it deployed. Okay, it just deployed. Let's try it out. Oh, I just realized I need to change one more thing. which is I set the environment variable wrong in production. So let me blank my screen one more time. It should be port 5000 instead of 5001. Oh, and I need to do one more thing. I have to create a new service because we have a new server running now. Actually, I think about that. Let me think. I'm gonna ask AI about that. Cool. So we know this is working locally, but how do we go about deploying it? Are we going to deploy? Right now we're using render hosting. Are we going to deploy both the app.py and the Discord bot.py? We're going to have two different services set. If we do that, will our integration that we've set up work the same way? Because we'll have to change the URLs, I think. Yeah, exactly. You use the public render URLs, but that's the only difference. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set up a new service that we're gonna deploy. So add new. It's just a web service, I think. Yep, and then we just go Tidefall. Move this over here. Okay. Creating project. Add this web service to project. Sure. Now I'm good. Okay, we're using Python. Root directory is source. And then we're just gonna keep it simple. Actually, I'm gonna ask it now that I think about it. Could we just deploy it on the same one? How would we go about that? Could we just have these utility functions that we call? What's wrong with doing it this way? Let's still keep it a separate file, but just integrate it with app.py. Can we do that? What is this? What is this? I don't know what you were going for here, but this is German, isn't it? Alton. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to do this. I don't want to pay money. Money is... So what do we need to do? Okay. So I'm not using GUnicorn, so how can we just set it up? Like, I don't understand. Why can't I just call a function to interact with the Discord? Why do I gotta do anything else? Oh, use persistent WebSocket. Got it. Let's see, 1 second. Blank my screen. I gotta check something. Oh, I'll just do the free version. That'll be fine. Let me set the environment variables, the free version. So 1 second. Okay, and then deploy web service. I have an error, so I have to see what that is. Let me look at the other service we created. Cool. Looks good to me. Now let me deploy it. Okay, let me rename this to be the disk tidefall bot. Save changes. Okay, cool. And it's currently deploying. So now I'm going to get the public URLs, modify the environment variables, and then it should work, I think. Cool, perfect. Okay, so this is our server URL. Let me replace the environment variables now. Oh, I forgot to modify the requirements txt. Like we downloaded it, pip for the Discord bot, but we have to actually add it. Can you add the requests and the libraries that we used for this into the requirements.txt? So it should be the Discord library and then the request library. Oh, hey, Hikmet, how's it going? Doing some Discord bot stuff. I'm blanking my screen because I gotta look at the keys for a little bit while we set it, but then once we do, we should be good. So let me take requirements txt. Okay, now I'm gonna update the environment variables and it should be good. Cool, I'm just double checking all the things we did, the environment. It's looking pretty good, I think. Cool, I think it's right. So if Hikmet, if you're watching, what we're doing is, what is this? I have glasses in this one. Nice. I kind of wonder what your prompt was. Put a chicken on his head. The pig nose. Something like that. Very cool. I actually got the text right. This one. But yeah, Hikmet, what we're doing is adding this. So when you join, it's going to show the player joined, and then they can message, and it'll go to the Discord. And it's going to should be the other way too. So if I send a message, I haven't tested that yet. Send a message here, then I'll go to the game. Cool. Let's try it out. These are all deployed, so. So let's look again. I'm going to double check the environment variables again. Make sure everything's deployed with the right changes. I guess I can query this, what we put in the environment variable just to make sure the URL to see if it's running the new service we created. I look at the logs. Okay, I have an idea of what it is. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, let's try this. So I'm going to run it the same way that for the Discord bot, how should I run it in production, this Discord bot.py? So right now, when I run it in production, there's I was using the port 5002 for render hosting, and the service couldn't be found when the app.py reached out to this other service. So, um, what do you think it is? Is there something I'm doing that works locally that wouldn't work on render hosting? It looks like it starts up fine and everything. Actually, that's a good point. I didn't actually check that the other one starts up fine. Oh, interesting. So we are getting this from the Discord chat. So this actually is kind of working. Did we get anything from... Yeah, so I am receiving the message. That's cool. Might be a CORS thing. I'm getting this on both ends, so they're both failing to reach out to each other. What do you think it is? Could it be some CORS thing or something? No, hold on. I'm gonna blank my screen again because sometimes it shares my keys. So one sec. Whenever it's analyzing the .env. All right, let me read what's saying. So this question. Oh, right, it's a CORS thing. I was right. So we need to whitelist both of the things to each other so that way they can hit the services. How come I have to do this way? Because on the front end we can connect with it just fine. How come we have to use this CORS, Flask CORS thing? All right, it's doing weird stuff. What do you think? So what do you think is the primary issue between one render hosting service reaching out to another render hosting service? What could be, is there maybe some rules, some whitelist I need to add for what could it be? I don't understand. I'm gonna blank the screen probably now. Yeah, security policies. Okay, cool. Let me look at the outbound rules real quick. Okay, let me look up some stuff. Okay, I found it. Connect upper rights. Okay, here it is. Outbound. Nice. Oh, I see. That's great. And so there's a different way. Render hosting has a way to communicate with the services, or it's already built in and stuff. So you just use that. Okay. So I see render hosting has this. How do we hook this up using their internal address? More, yeah, it's more secure. That makes sense too. Just go directly. Cool. Let's try that. Okay, so I have to modify some keys. I think it's HTTP. Okay. Is this a premium feature that so you pay for this internal? Same account, same team. I think we're good. I think it might work now. Just waiting for it to finish deploying, and then we're good. So we're going to do another test. Cool, it's deployed. Let's try it out. Nice, it's working. I can hear it. Heck yeah. Let's try the other direction. Oh, it works. Come on. It works both ways. That's so cool. All right, so to summarize, I think we're close to the end of the video here. We've created a Discord bot that we can chat with in the game, and it also sends a message when the player joins. So right here. I'd never done this before, and it was done pretty quickly. Just I mean, we finished the basic in less than an hour, but hooking up to production took actually almost the same amount of time. But now that it's working,